Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Foundry. My name is John here with Sly and Ken today. We're going to be reviewing the first episode of The Mandalorian on Disney+. We're a little late getting to it, everybody, but, better late than never. How you guys doing?
I am doing fantastic. I'm so ready to chat up a little bit about this series. It's definitely one of my favorite things to watch right now, so I'm excited.
Phenomenal, baby boy. I'm looking forward to this.
I know. This series is I'm not surprised how good it is, but, like, at the same time I am, because I've never, like, expected, like, I don't know, like, I've not been super excited or hyped up about anything, like, Star Wars media related, and
Yeah,
I'm...
It's because the movies.
Yeah, mainly. But, like, I'm loving the show so far. First couple episodes, I'm fucking loving it. It's so good. It's so good.
It has been fantastic, and one of the things that I've kept saying about the series so far, and just you can see it clearly in the first episode, is that it's like a movie level budget that is just now in an episode form on their streaming platform, and just it's been amazing. They have a bunch of callbacks to like the films and just some of the transitions that they have, and just some small things here and there, and it's just those small touches that you're just like, wow, you can feel that this is in the same universe.
Appreciate that someone is putting a lot of work into it. I think that happens with a lot of stuff that gets turned into television shows, like whether it be like superheroes, comics, or anything like that. It's
true.
You're just afraid that the same amount of detail and work's not going to go into it because of budget,
Yeah.
But this isn't the case at all, which I'm loving. It's so good. Everybody that's been featured, like, the first episode is, like, just full of just, like, a lot of cameos of people. Like, was obsessed with the cast starting off because playing the Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, I love him. The kind of Imperial villain, Werner Herzog, he's great, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Nolte's in it, too. Yeah.
True.
Almost forgot to mention this, everybody watching at home. These episodes are going to have spoilers in it, so be careful, you guys. If you haven't seen the show, you might want to check out the first episode before getting through this video, because we'll have some spoilers. It's mainly just kind of a discussion thing, just having some fun. Maybe a smaller type of podcast to some people, but it's good. It's so good.
Watch it. I mean,
absolutely.
We're not paid, but go watch it.
We should be, though.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? I mean, Sly, you haven't said too much. What do you think of? I mean, the first episode, like, it doesn't really do a whole lot, like, in the grand scheme of things. It kind of sets up the characters, like, in the first, like, little cantina scene. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
They definitely established that the Mandalorian is a man of few words. He doesn't say a lot, if anything, really, that first episode, other than what, I can bring you in warm, I can bring you in cold. He's got that natural intimidating factor, and also I love how the cinematography, he conveys emotion even under that helmet. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he does.
It surprises me.
And
another thing, the humor of the show, it's not like forced humor that like the movies have had lately. It's so much better.
Yeah, it's quite subtle. The show is very subtle with everything how they do. Like you said, he doesn't have to like always talk how he feels about things. You can see when he gets frustrated or something like that, because not just him, but like Baby Yoda as well, with the body language, conveying emotions through body language and stuff like that. They do a really good job through doing that. Because who wrote and directed was Jon Favreau, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Jon Favreau. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
and Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Clone
quite
Wars
good.
guy.
He didn't direct. Did he direct? But I know he's involved. I don't know if he helped direct or anything, but I know both of those guys are very closely involved with this.
So our first episode, it's taken like place 5 years after the Return of the Jedi and take place in the Outer Rim. We kind of went on a little tour. We like you said, they had that first little scene in the bar. You showing some banditos and stuff, some bad guys, and kind of setting you up. You see a lot of different alien races, which I'm really happy to see, because I feel like we don't get to see that as much anymore. Like, this is like a place that is almost unimaginable, almost like a fantasy, to where like out in space though.
Yeah, it really gives you the feel of like the original episodes, and I like that a lot of the effects are practical.
Yes.
Even like as you said, Baby Yoda it's all practical. Well, a lot of it is, and I appreciate that a lot, because it just feels more
Genuine.
like real, more into it. Like you can just,
Honestly,
yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that I like more than too much CGI.
It does an amazing job of balancing between like too much kind of detail and just trying to like overwork it and just put too much on top of it, you know. And what this has felt like so far, like I'm saying this after I've watched already 3 episodes, that it feels like a western, like kind of a spaghetti western.
oh, it takes so much from spaghetti westerns. Yeah, he said he took direct influence from a lot of Clint Eastwood's works, and I mean, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I mean, that's kind of what. I mean, that's kind of the Star Wars feel in general. It's like a western in space, like that. It's kind of,
Yep,
kind of
true.
one of the big themes back in the day was, just, a
Yeah.
western. So
Yeah.
I dig it.
What do we think about Nick Nolte's character? I maybe pronounced his name wrong, but I had to look it up. Ugnok, is that his name?
Oh wait,
I've
he's
spoken.
the blue. The
Yeah.
blue-
the
Oh
blue
no.
log
that
guy.
guy. Oh okay. Well, he doesn't come in until episode 2, right?
No, he shows up episode 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
episode.
yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
Gives him a
Yes.
ride, and then
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. He's
That-
not very into it, but yeah, he's really good.
It kind of amazed me. I was just like, it was just kind of funny. It's just like, all right, like a couple minutes ago, like you're riding around space, you know, doing some bounty hunter stuff, and now he's like riding a bull. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was very interesting to see that dynamic shift with that, and just like how he interacts with another person. That like just his interaction with the character, like the Mandalorian's interaction with him, was very interesting because like he's learning to ride this thing. He's like, I don't have time for this.
Yes.
And he's like, just his frustration, but then he's like, "You're a Mandalorian. Come on, man. Like, I expect more from
that's
you." And
what
then he gets up and
gave
does
me
it
away.
again.
The show is establishing something that the latest films haven't. It's giving lore. It is canonizing a lot of legend stuff. Like when he said, "Your ancestors rode the great mythosaur. Surely you can ride this, pup." That was just like, oh, thank you. Finally, someone has brought up like the Forsaken name.
Yeah, and the Basco steel or
The
Beskar
yes.
steel, like the metals, like that's why this is such a big job for him too, is because like the Mandalorian religion,
Mandalorians, that's their currency, yeah.
it was
But the
whenever
pattern-
before the race.
The pattern on the Beskar steel, that is in real life, that's Damascus steel. This comes up later. It's wavy because it's been melted, as in
Right.
it's been taken from the bodies of dead Mandalorians.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they reforged it.
Yeah, Werner Herzog said like
Exactly.
this belonged to your people. It was kind of melted down because like not only were the Jedi purged at some point, like just like the Mandalorians were under like Imperial control. Like when he said like it's a shame what happened to your people kind of thing. That's what he said
Yeah.
to the Mandalorian.
The Great Purge would have been when the Clone Wars ended. Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Crazy
actually
stuff
saw
that they-
some
they-
flashbacks to the Clone Wars
Yes.
as well
we
at the
did.
very beginning.
Yeah, you get some flashbacks of his history as a child too. A little bit. You don't really see much, but you kind of get a feel for like he's got a scarred past of like probably parents dying kind of thing, and you're like, okay, all right, I see.
Yeah. Everyone's got baggage, you know. Every good character's got a little bit of baggage.
True.
Exactly.
What do we think about IG-11?
He was a good character. There was good interaction between the Mandalorian and him, and just like
I like that a lot.
I'm gonna self-destruct, and he's like, no, not yet.
How many times he has to tell him? It's like, don't self-destruct, goddammit. I love that.
I thought he was gonna continue, because I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. I was a little sad.
I
I-
don't think we've seen the last of him.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case. I'm really enjoying him so far there.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because he's a
But that whole,
droid,
like-
so yeah, that could be a very simple repair.
As,
That's true.
apparently, he was voice acted by the director of Thor Ragnarok,
Taika
Taika
Waititi,
Waititi. Yeah.
He does so many things.
I know
that
he's
Disney
great.
does.
I still need to check out JoJo. Was it Jojo Rabbit? I think.
Jojo Rabbit.
A
yeah.
Jojo
Yeah.
Rabbit, yeah.
I still need
Yeah.
to see that film. Anyways, so like I guess like the biggest thing about this is that Baby Yoda at the very end, you know,
Mhm.
which
Yep.
kind of
Huge reveal.
they-
Huge.
yeah, they
No one
threw a
would've expected.
curveball at people with that.
Yeah, you
You're
thought it was
looking
just
for a
gonna be like
50-year-old male.
yeah, like you thought it
No one
was like this old dude just sitting around like scared because he had some huge bounty on his head, but it's just this kid, and like even up to now we still don't know much about it, like besides like we don't
The
know why they
basis.
wanted it really, because you know
Yeah.
that's their code. You know, you don't say about it. You just go do the bounty.
You
do
don't
the
ask
job.
questions.
Yeah, guild code.
But yeah, that whole end of the episode was really good, especially that all that fight scene was really well done. 'Cause,
Yes, that was amazing.
you felt like you actually felt like how tense it was. You didn't feel like either side was overpowered. It was like a struggle on both sides. So it just felt like a good balanced fight, and it just helped establish both, you know, both the characters, the Mandalorian and IG-11. You see that both of their skills. I hope IG-11 comes back to see more.
Me too.
But you just see a whole bunch of like the Mandalorian's arsenal, and it's very interesting, and they reveal more as you go and such. So it was really good.
You guys got anything else for episode 1?
I think we hit the bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video from the Foundry, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. We'll be back for episode 2 of the reviewing the whole series. Make sure to check out Ken down below and Sly, and we'll see you guys later on the next Foundry video.
See you guys.
See you.